Hi everybody. During the winter time, it can be some people suffer around it due to their well-being, their mental health. Reasons are being less active, less going out because of the winter, because of the weather maybe, but it's how it affects you within yourself as well. Feeling isolated, start to feel lonely, disconnected from the outer world outside because of it. But this year we've got the lockdown on top, what I would call a winter lockdown, which has drawn more people indoors, like more people indoors, less going out and about. So more people as well have been suffering during this lockdown due to their well-being, their mental health. It's had a great impact on people's mental health in some sort of a way. People already living with an illness, that's just added on top, the pressures that have added on top of it. So having mental health problems is something serious that shouldn't be ignored. It should be acknowledged. It should be the awareness around it as well. So like I said, more people during the winter time. And on top of all that as well, your motivation. Your motivation goes alongside it as well, making it even more worse, feeling worse to do things as well. So this video, I've decided to do this, a challenge for mental health. And the challenge is a daily walk challenge, because how many people may have been slacking and being active, and how it's affecting them with their well-being, their mental health. We know being active in some sort of a way is very good for our mental health. So I've decided to do a challenge, like I said, a daily walk challenge, like every day of going out for a walk, whatever time, spending an hour, and we could all like spending a half hour, an hour, just going out for a walk. Now we could all do that, because what are we doing at the moment? A lot of the time, watching a lot of TV, maybe, on our phones a lot, the internet. We're getting drawn into things that is making us stagnant. Our energy, the bad energy is stagnant, and when you get stagnant energy, it starts to affect how you're feeling. So we want to change that really and get some good energy going, the good energy flowing, and get rid of the bad energy, the stagnant, the static. Because if you sat around doing not much, that in itself can start your thinking going, the situation that we're in. We need a break from the situation we're in. So that's why I've decided to do this daily walk challenge, and I hope other people will be inspired in doing the same. By just, like I said, take time out, put away from the TV, the internet, the phone, the computer, and spend an hour or so, half hour if you can, going for a daily walk, and do it for mental health. This is for mental health, and alongside it can improve your own mental health, your own well-being, by putting away from the indoor world and getting out into the fresh air, the outdoor world, where you may feel a bit more connected with the world. Because if you're indoors, you're shut away, really. You're shut away from other people. So alongside that, that could help. And like I said, we could all do it. Children, like families with children, they need exercise. They need to go outside the fresh air. They're studying all day on the computer. Spend an hour. Take them away. All right, they need their education. That's important, but also as well, their mental health is important too. So doing something like that, just taking them away from it for an hour and spending a bit of time with them, going out for a walk, you know, will make a difference there. And I can understand as well that there are people in this current situation that we're in that have to shield, find it difficult getting out because they may not be able to walk via their disabilities. But you too can join in, help with your well-being by, if you've got a garden, go out into the garden and do a little walk around the garden, or up to the top of the road and back. It's just something to get you out into the fresh air as well. So please share this video, because I hope this will inspire more people to do, you know, for a daily walk challenge for mental health. But I will say, and I have to cover myself by saying this because I don't want people just forgetting and going out in crowds. We're in a current lockdown. Just follow those rules that we have to, like with your own household. If you live alone, or you can meet up with one other person out your household or your bubbles, do that. But if you're meeting up, I would suggest if you're meeting up with one other person out your household to do this, stick with the same person, so then it avoids the too much mixing as well, because we have to keep ourselves safe as well. We've got to remember that, and others safe. Well, you know, if you're going to do this challenge, this daily challenge, this daily walk for mental health. So I'm going to end the video there. And yes, please share this video, because like our mental health is very important, and I think a lot of people in this current situation is probably starting to realise now, you know, the seriousness of mental health and everything. So I hope you can all join in with the challenge, this daily walk challenge. Make yourself feel a bit better within yourself, even if it's a little bit. And also as well, before I go, maybe make it an habit, you know, continue with it, daily, continue with it, because you will start to feel a lot of benefit from it as well. And another thing I just totally forgot as well to say before I go, if you can, you know, go somewhere where there's nature around, like a park where there's nature. That's good for our well-being, being around nature. But I will say, don't travel too far unnecessarily just to do these walks either, you know. So I'm going to end the video there. Please share, and don't forget to subscribe.